We're back at it. It is currently 6:18. I think today we'll probably be taking two laps. Two laps. You know, we're finna call it because Loki got some things I gotta do. Gotta call up a friend of mine, and then I gotta look at some plane tickets for my dad. And also it's Sunday, so you know I'm trying to get on that game, man. I'm trying to get on that Fortnite on something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, um, it looks as if every Sunday afternoon they be having a game at the park. Like it's like the same crowd as last time. There's the little kids playing at the bigger area, and then they got like some grown-ups playing baseball at a different baseball area. So yeah, it's interesting, you know, seeing the parking lot full and stuff like that. Not knowing who I might come across as I take this walk down this path. Um, but besides all of that, you know, today was a good day. Woke up, got ready for church, went to church. Um, After I came home, well, I ate and I went straight to bed. It was much needed. I took me a little nap and then, yeah, woke up and right back to church. Got evening service done, and then here we are. I'm not gonna lie. The girls just passed. She was low key staring at me, fucking 10 feet away. Not 10 feet. Well, yeah, I was around 10. She didn't say shit. What the fuck you got going on, man? You know, creep me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If this was nighttime and you know less people around, I would most definitely be in fear of my life. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, what's good, Khalil? But yeah, uh, it's a lovely day outside. The temperatures are actually now, you know, starting to drop. Even though in the daytime, like the sun is hot. What in the world? What's good, Aviana? Hey, what's good? What's good? What in the world? How I go from 2 viewers to 22? How's my day? Hey, man, I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Mr. Snake Boy GT. Appreciate you guys tuning in. But yeah, you know, it's a cool day today. But yeah, like the sun is hot still, but the wind is like so crisp, so cool. Bro, nice too, honestly, man. It is critical. And I would advise everyone, you know, if it's just once a week, if that's all that you can do, bro, go outside, touch some grass, take a walk at the park, you know, because most than likely your neighborhood park is kind of nice. You know, you have trees, you have, you know, like a little section where the kids can play and stuff like that. And you might have a pond. I don't know. We got a pond at my park. Um, but all of it kind of coexists, you know, naturally. Um, Hello, keep up the good work. You went from 2 views to 22. I'm saying I don't even know where that happened or how that even happened. But I really do appreciate it. I really do. I've been mushroom foraging. Oh wow, you've been collecting mushrooms? I think is what that means. But I actually was on the game with a dude yesterday. He was talking about like how one time he was tripping out on some mushrooms and he watched Beavis and Butthead, the show, and then he was like, yeah, like it was so trippy, like they had like eyes all over the faces, and he was like, "Oh, now I want to get the skin in Fortnite," and I was like, "Interesting." I myself do not partake, but you know, if that's what you do, be careful. Be careful, man. Hello, Mr. Goof. Amen. Nehemiah. Amen. Amen. Jesus does love you. Do bald people buy shampoo? I mean, I would think it'll be a waste of money, but you know, if you got a little peach fuzz, if like you're bald but it's still growing and you have to actively shave your head, I feel like they might still buy shampoo. Maybe. That's and it might be far fetched, but I'm not sure. 6'7". I still don't get it. I don't get why that's popular. 6'7"? Really? Two numbers? Come on, man. Out of like the other memes, brain rots, I could kind of understand, but 6'7"? I don't get it. I mean, it can be funny from time to time, you know, when I'm on the game with the bros, and then they start to be on that. But anyways, where were we? A beautiful day. The sun is hot. The wind is nice, so it kind of cancels each other out. So the weather is nice, man. And before you know it, it'll be cold. Before you know it, we're finna be taking these walks with a jacket on. Speaking of, I got a story time. So this happened last year, probably around, I want to say like summertime. Last year around summertime. So my closet is not that big. All right. I was trying to prepare for the pending hot weather. So I took all my hoodies, all my jackets out of my closet. I put them in a trash bag and I put them in our garage. Tell me why. People that I'm living with, right? It just so happened that throughout all the weeks in the year that I've been living there, this week, when I put my hoodies in a trash bag, put it in the garage, they decided, you know what, let's go and go to one of them Goodwill drop-off centers, take some old clothes that we don't use, and they grabbed the trash bag. Why didn't they open it and see what was inside? I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they assumed the jackets were old. Long story short, every hoodie I had, every hoodie I owned was in that trash bag, and they gave it away to the homeless. I was hot. I was heated, upset. Because I'm like, bro, what am I going to wear now? But as days went by, I was like, you know what? Wouldn't it be kind of cool to be walking down on the street and then you see some random person in like your hoodie, something that you used to wear daily, and now you know it's providing them warmth and comfort. And I was like, you know what? It's all good. I can always buy me another hoodie. But man, some of them hoodies were gifts. Some of them newly bought, and now they just gone. But it's okay. Porque, yeah, because we got hair on other parts of our body too. But I mean, then again, like, so, oh, it looks like they got a little party at the park. But bro, what you mean though? You tell me that you shampoo your pubes, your beard? I mean, if you do, hey, okay. Me personally, I'm not doing that. But if that's what you do, then okay, I understand. You still buy shampoo, even though you're bald. Hey, it was good. Walk, Walfrey, Rojas, what's good, Rojas? I hope I said that right. Pero, shameless plug. This winter would be okay because I do have a brand and I ordered some samples in, and most of them are hoodies, zip ups, and long sleeves. So, if all goes well, I'll be chilling. Not o- excuse me. Not only will I have hoodies, but it'll be hoodies from my brand, so I can rep wherever I go. Hello, hello, hello. But yes, that is the plan. I put the order in on like the 20th, I believe it was the 20th, and they said it should arrive like October 1st to the 10th. So next week or the week after that. So hopefully, you know, they come early so I can get these samples on, make some content with them, post them, and yeah, see what happens. But again, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I'm just glad to be able to take this walk and smell the roses, feel the breeze, touch some grass, and yeah, we're coming up on the first lap, so just one more to go, and I pass that individual again. I'm low-key dreading passing her again. I kind of want to just, go and sit in my car. Bro, I don't know why it's so unsettling. It's like she's walking by herself, right? She's walking by herself. And, like, she's walking in the middle of the path. I'm all the way to the right to give her some space, you know what I'm saying? But she's walking in the fucking middle. And it's like, bro, like, she just has this confused look on her face, looking at me. I'm like, my nigga, are you good? I'm scared. I'm clutching my pearls and shit. I'm trying to play it off. Because, I am 6'2" and I'm black. So, I shouldn't have the fear. I should be the one making other people uncomfortable. I'm playing. Um, but it's like, she like 5'2", 5'3", short. Like, why is she walking me down? Where they do that at? Why is she making me uncomfortable? And come on, bro. You ain't want to say hi, nothing like, not even a head nod, not even just, bro, I'm gonna pretend to be her, all right? Y'all are gonna be me. We're walking, we're walking at each other, and she's just like no expression. The face stays the same, and she's just staring at me like, bro, you're making me scared. You're making me want to take another path and instantly turn around whenever I see you, bro. But let me calm down. Let me calm down. All right. It's cool. It's all right. You know, I'm a little nervous, but it's all right because I know I'm gonna have to pass her again at least once or twice. Yeah, it's okay. If she wanted to hurt me, she would have done so already, basically. You know, I think. Anyways, uh, this channel has been wonderful, man. This journey, really. You know, you know, we started going all in with content creation back in early November, early December, I believe. And first it was this channel, and then we're like, you know what? We got TikToks. Why not post? We opened up a personal TikTok account. We opened up, well, not really opened up, but redesigned a whole TikTok and made it focus on the brand. We started to be more consistent on currently now our biggest TikTok. account. It's at like, it's almost at 10K. Hey, appreciate you, Alex, for subscribing, man. What's good, Victoria? What's good? But you know, and come January, we were like, all right, cool. We finna devote all of our time and attention. Well, not all, but most, because I was still at the warehouse job. But the time that we had left over, we were like, I bet. We're pouring it into the content every day, Monday to Saturday, posting. And then come late April, yeah, late April, early May, we're like, all right, we're finna leave our job. Now, was that the best decision? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest. Before I before I be completely honest, I have I have a comment. They said, "Are you gay?" by Alicia. No, I'm not. But let me be completely honest, though. Me leaving my job was like one of the best and worst decisions. It was a bad decision because at the time I was in school and the bill was high. I had bills apart from school that I had to take care of. And monthly, strictly just bills, bro, was costing me around like 1,500. And yes, I saved up enough money, but I'm like, bro, if it would have worked for like, I don't know, a month, 2 more months, of course I'm not. What do you mean by that? What do you mean, of course I'm not gay? What are you getting at? What are you, let me try and hop in your mind and understand how you wrote that. So, are you gay? No, of course you're not. I don't know. I can't understand that. Anyways, Alicia, appreciate you dropping by, commenting, and engaging with me. I do greatly appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I felt like, if I would have saved up a little bit more extra money right now, I could have had a little bit more extra money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, because I did not save up enough, I put myself in a position to where the only logical route to take was, okay, let's learn how to manage our money. Black man, you good? Yes, sir, I am good, man. How you doing, man? How you doing, Christopher? But it's still, but I was like, okay, now we finna just have to learn how to make do with what we had, and that's exactly what we did, man. Okay, sir, I'm good too. Hey, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. But yeah, man, it made me manage my money better and make it stretch. So now, like, bro, before back in the day, my spending was horrible. Easily, each month, I was spending upwards of like 15, $2,000. And looking back, I'm like, bro, I was spending money on BS. I'm a financial advisor. What's good, Jose? Um, I appreciate you plugging that, but I'm gonna just let that be. I'm gonna just let that be. You know what I'm saying? If I need some financial advice, I might tap in with you. Try to put $20 aside every day for 6 months. How much is that a month? 20 times 30. You take, okay, what's 2 times 3? 2 times 3 is 6. With the two zeros, what's that? $600 a month for 6 months. 6, 12, 18. Okay, what's 18 times 2? 30. So $3,600 in 6 months. That ain't bad. Hey, what's good, Carl? What's good, man? But lucky, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. What I did when I was like really locking in on my money, bro, because I was working at a warehouse and my bills, I wrote them down. Started to understand them and wasn't spending money on BS. But I was putting up like $1,000 a month, and then I saved up around like February, March. I had a good chunk, and that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say exactly how much, but I had a good chunk of money saved up. Um, yes, bro. Ooh, 80K. That's a number I'm gonna hit one day. On me, that's a number I'm gonna hit one day. But yeah, man, I I try to shrink my expenses and only spend on things that I needed to spend on. Like groceries. I didn't really go out as much. Most of my friends don't really live close to me, and so saving money was like a piece of cake. 80K in my bank account one day. Yes, sir. One day. Might be tomorrow. Nah, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. But yeah, but yeah, leaving that job, it taught me how to manage my money better and make my money stretch. And here we are. We've been unemployed for 5 whole months, bro. That is mind blowing. 5 months we've been unemployed. Now, of course, I'm taking care of bills. I'm not no freeloader. I'm not just, you know, I'm doing what I need to do, basically. But for 5 months, we've been able to upkeep this, you know, lifestyle, I guess you could say. And shit, let's hit six. But this legit has been the longest that I've been without a job since I started working. Um, the longest I've went besides 5 months was I think maybe 2 months, and that's whenever I got my warehouse job. But I don't know, something feels different about this time, like because I've always, wanted to have my own thing. I've always wanted to have my own business or make my own money my way, and like I've taken hiatuses before from working, but like the first two times, I just never locked in, bro. I was like, all right, bet we saved up enough. We're finna leave work. We're finna dive all in. And like for a good week and 2 weeks, that was true. But week three hit, and I fell by the wayside. I I stopped learning. I stopped wanting to learn more, and I stopped pouring, you know, time and attention to whatever it was. For a minute, for a while, it was selling on eBay, selling on Etsy, and yeah, for the first 2 weeks, I was cranking out new listings every day and making sure they were to the T with all the SEO and all that. But then week three hit, and I guess I kind of felt, I don't want to say stuck, but I was like, okay, now what? You know? And then I just started going into bad habits. I started spending money I shouldn't be spending. I started just getting on the game all day, going out. And granted, these are some things that I did plan on. At the time of my first hiatus from work, um, I was in a relationship. I was like, you know what? Like as soon as I save up 10K, I'm gonna leave this job. I'm gonna go all in with the content. Well, not the content, but with the business. And then we finna live it up. We finna be going on dates every weekend and doing this and doing that. Because I mean, again, at the time, my expenses were not that high, and really all I wanted to do was spend time with my girl, man. And that's what I did. The first time, the first time I hit 10K, bro, I was 19. I believe I was 19, yeah. And I saved it up in three different ways. One, working. You want to save money, you gotta get you a job, bro. Like people be trying to find these get rich quick schemes, nigga. If you really think about it, a get rich quick scheme. Uh, but bro, if you really think about it, if you start working at McDonald's tomorrow, and I, brand new, start posting on social media tomorrow, you know, you will get your first check, and you will start making way more money than I will ever see in month one, month two, hell, month six. We've been posting content on this YouTube channel for over half a year now. Haven't seen a single dime. Now imagine if you started working at McDonald's over 6 months ago. You would have way more money than I do. And it's like, bro, that is the get rich quick scheme. Get a fucking job. Like, bro, this shit ain't easy. This shit ain't sweet. But anyways, anyways, um, what was I? What the fuck was I? I lost my train of thought. Saved up my first 10K. I was 19, and yeah, I was like, you know what? As soon as I hit it, I'm finna just splurge. Cause before that, I wouldn't really buy things for myself, and there was things that I wanted to buy, but I was like, But once I hit 10K, bro, I bought me a flat screen TV. I bought me some clothes. I bought me some, not games, but things for my PS5, like external hard drive, some other things. And I bought me a butt ton of groceries. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The week of me hitting 10K, I legit blew, like, people says often, like, he's heard people say, like, oh, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna give this much back to the church. I'm gonna donate this much to charity and do this and that. And it's like, bro, you ain't doing that shit right now. You're not giving back to other people around you. So if you're not giving with the little that you have now, what makes you think that you finna give when you have more than you even know what to do with? And at the time, I was under that same, impression. Like, oh, once I hit 10K, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But once the money hit my account, I felt like I was a man. I was doing everything and all things. And a couple months later, I was, bro, less than half. I was less than 5K in, like legit 1 to 2 months later. And so I had to get me another job. Did that. And I was struggling to save this time. You know, I really don't know, or should I say understand and remember exactly why. But the second time around, me trying to save up, it was a lot harder than the first time. And worse than that, they're intimidated and so, a couple months later, which was one of the worst decisions, I left my job again. This time with not even 10K in the bank. I had like probably 5 grand, and I left my job. Stupid decision. And now I remember where I was going, fucking like 5 minutes ago, when I was like the get rich quick scheme and all that. Three ways that I saved up 10K by 19. I worked a job. I went to college, so I applied for FAFSA. And, FAFSA be cutting you a check at the end of every semester. I saved that money up. And then lastly, um, tax return. That is something that they don't tell you, bro. When you work a job and tax season hit, that check be looking nice sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I saved that up, and that's how I was able to save 10,000 by 19. But anyways, I left my job the second time, had less in the bank, and I just ran it into the dirt. Like, that definitely was my lowest point. Hey, what's good, Narco? Um, I'm not gonna lie. There was a point in time where I looked at my bank account and bro, I had like negative 271, negative $2.71 in my fucking bank account. That was the lowest I've ever been, and I'm not trying to go back there anymore. And yeah, it was tough, but thankfully, by the grace of God, I got me a job, and I was only at negative 271 for like about a week, and then my first check hit from like paid training and all that, and I was able to keep myself afloat. And it was that second time that I was like, all right, bet, we finna lock in. We locked in. 9 months later, we're back, bro. We were actually at like 10K plus. We're almost at 11 grand in the bank, and we were like, all right, cool. Third time's a charm, and here we are. Here we are, bro. And I don't regret it. I don't regret making that decision. You know, as I look at the progress that we've made, just in these matter of months, not just on this, channel, but the other channels, because there are 2 channels that we started just in the month of June, and thank you for making all that noise in my video. But hey, you got places to go. I appreciate it. Take care. Be safe. I'm talking to the plane. Anyways, there were 2 channels that we started just in the month of June, and they're growing. They're doing well. They're doing phenomenal, actually. Not better than this one, but they're creeping up there. And it's like, bro, if I hadn't had taken that decision and leaving my job and actually locking in, because people say it all the time, like, oh, I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna focus on this, but it's all lip service, bro. They really don't mean this. But I'm proud to say, and I'm even shocked to say, that when I said I was finna locked in, bro, I legit locked in. It was good, Blair. Nice to meet you. And yeah, man, I stayed consistent. 6 days out the week, was posting every single day, multiple days on different platforms, and now we're growing. Now one of our TikToks is about to hit 10K, and once we hit 10K followers, we can apply to the Creator Rewards program and start to make money. Could you believe that, bro? I can post a video to TikTok. Depending on how well it does, I get paid. I get cut a check. Something that I've been wanting to do for so long is now, in all reality, weeks away from happening. Weeks away from becoming my reality. Like, bro, I'm weeks away from making money on social media. Finally. And we started that TikTok account like a year and 9 months ago. And we weren't always consistent with it, bro. There were times where we went a week, 2 weeks without posting on that account. But I'm so glad that I stayed on it. And I didn't give up. And now, here we are. But that will be it for the live stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate the new subscribers that we got. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another upload. Y'all stay safe, man. Y'all take it easy.